Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I want to talk about free DLC, because in the past SNK games, Samurai Shodown and KOF 15, there's been like a mixture of free DLC and paid DLC. Mostly like more paid than free, but still. There has been like free DLC released from time to time, next to the paid releases. So the free DLC of Samurai Shodown was a crossover between SNK and their parent company at the time, Tencent. That was the free DLC of Samurai Shodown, and after that they released 4 more characters, including an SNK guest from Last Blade and a Guilty Gear guest, Baiken, in the final season pass, and then they started developing KOF 15, which also had its fair share of free DLC. With Verse resurrecting everyone who died, SNK brought back a boss character from King of Fighters 95, Omega Rugal. But not just that, Rugal's release will be tied to a brand new game mode in the game. While Samsho only got 1 DLC character, KOF 15 got 2. Which, by the way, I recorded this boss challenge day 1, and I still didn't upload it. I promise you, I still have the video file, and I promise you I'll try to get this video up on the channel someday. Holy bitrate! Which leads me into Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. The roster consists of 15 wolves and 2 celebrities. And then there's a season pass. Andy, I believe, who's gonna be released very shortly after launch. Like, I believe the month after, just like the Team Garo DLC. Followed by Ken, Jokigashi, Chun-Li, and Mr. Big. I believe that there's gonna be a free DLC being thrown in alongside this cast. 17 characters, 5 DLCs, and 1 free DLC. I also believe that SNK, for some time now, is giving us hints as to who that free DLC is. Hint number 1, the famous ad everyone's freaking out over. It's got some dislikes, possibly because people are sick of seeing real-life celebrities, but for this particular case, I don't think the hint to that character is a YouTuber or a celebrity. It's not KSI, it's not IShowSpeed. KSI and IShowSpeed entered the SNK building.
Look at that! Geese Howard.
There's a statue of Geese Howard. Eventually, IShowSpeed ends up getting stuck in a giant SNK server. And then there's a cyber geese that's hacked the servers. And also, Geese Howard actually has an English voice for this commercial. That's not the only hint, however. SNK sponsored Mega 64 skit. Mega 64 has been around the block for a very long time. But this is how the skit ends. And then he laughs at the camera with the tagline, "The nightmare never ends," before they advertise you Fatal Fury City of the Wolf. And then something else happened at the exact same time. Various YouTubers have received either their content creator packages or review copies for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. So this is a map of Southtown, but the map has a special effect where, like, if you use a flashlight, you'll uncover a hidden message that reads, "The nightmare never ends." So another geese hint. Many people working directly with SNK is hinting at Geese Howard's return. Here's a task that I'm booting up to demonstrate it. Made by Ultimate Player Taz. If they bring back Geese, it's not gonna be the Geese Howard. I think a lot of people are unhappy with characters that are supposed to stay dead being brought back for hype. Unless it's like Heihachi Mishima, right? One way you can make Geese Howard come back in a way that will not affect any aspect of the story is what Real Bout SP did on the PS1. So Real Bout SP was a story original on the character select screen for Real Bout Dominated Mind, a game that focuses on a brand new villain called White. Geese is playable, except they acknowledge that he does nothing and he has a halo on the character select screen. Yeah, sure, you can play Geese Howard in the Fatal Fury game, but don't expect him to have any story importance because he's dead. he just stands up and leaves. He's there, and he exists, and he's gonna leave. That's also what they did with the KOF DLCs, like the free DLCs. Rugal and Genitz, they don't even have story mode endings. That's all Rugal gets, by the way, and Genitz. That's all they get, just like a line or two, bye-bye. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.